tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
We are 10 days away from the biggest show of the year! And it's such a big event that somebody decided to show up this week.
Yeah.
And we're gonna chat with him and talk about SmackDown and all that fun stuff. Welcome to AfterBuzz SmackDown, everybody. You are here watching live on AfterBuzzTV.com. You can also watch it on YouTube and listen on iTunes and SoundCloud. The 5 stars, the subscriptions, the likes, and telling your friends, all that fun stuff. Most importantly, follow us on Twitter as well. I'm Christian Rosenberg, at Real Rosenberg, and the Brock Lesnar of AfterBuzz, I've decided to deem him that. He is back. At Rome the Ruler, Rome Moore's here.
In the house, finally.
I know.
I am like Brock Lesnar right now. I show up just when I want to. I wreck shop.
I mean, your hair's gotten just slightly longer since I've seen you last. Got a little bigger.
Just a little bit.
The pecs have gotten a little larger.
A little strong. Trying to get a little something going on. I was watching Arnold, man, so I got you know, you get caught up when you're watching Arnold.
Well, it's WrestleMania season.
Yeah. My last like 4 weeks have been stand-up comedy, professional wrestling, and bodybuilding. Like that's been it. So
I've been here, just hanging out, talking.
Yeah.
Some people listen.
Biceps looking great, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I've been working out well. Actually, I can't work out for at least another 2 months.
Oh.
But yeah, that medical stuff. Yay! Anywho, let's talk about SmackDown.
Told you to be careful with those women, man.
Well, but they're so few and far between.
That's true.
And Mark Donica, running the booth tonight, has learned the soundboard in Studio B.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right,
let's get into the show.
Let's get
shortest
into SmackDown.
I come back and it's the shortest SmackDown of the year. Like it seemed that way.
Well, not many matches, but we had a gauntlet, and a good one at that.
The last time I was here, there was another
tag team
gauntlet.
This one was a singles gauntlet.
I guess that's what happens when
But this gauntlet was much better than that tag team gauntlet.
There you go.
We will explain. As SmackDown kicks off from Kansas City, and it starts with the Brock Lesnar interview that aired on Raw. And I think we should just touch on a little bit. His in-studio interview that they showed. Again, him pretty much just talking about his usual stuff, how he wreaks havoc, the video clips, why would Roman Reigns... How can Roman Reigns beat him?
He beat me?
All that stuff. We constantly talk about how great, it is for Paul Heyman to have, to be there with Brock Lesnar, for Brock Lesnar to have Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. But when Brock Lesnar does these like little in-studio things, obviously they're more prepared. He's not in front of a live crowd. But his delivery on these is just like, I'm going to pee my pants.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's scary.
He's already a scary guy.
Yeah.
Just looking at him.
Now, when you hear the threats from him,
it's a little different.
It is.
A little strong.
It is.
A little strong. Somebody asked me a week ago, like, who in professional wrestling truly is intimidating? And the first question they asked me was about The Undertaker. Is The Undertaker truly intimidating?
Yes.
I'm like, absolutely.
Yes.
He scared the hell out of me the first time I met him. And I was like 10. And he was a giant. It was nothing about that. But I've only had that feeling 3 times ever. One of those times I was not a wrestler. The other 2 I was. The first one was, like I said, Undertaker.
Yep.
The second one was the first time I was in a training session at OVW and Bobby Lashley took his shirt off.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he killed the entire room. Like, I think half the people there retired when he did that. And then the third one would be the first time I saw Brock Lesnar in person. That dude is, 290 and can move like a cat. So
you want a side note of another guy who was incredibly intimidating that you wouldn't expect?
Who's that?
Loki. a.k.a. Kaval from WWE.
Yeah, that's just because he's so intense.
Well, he's so like many years ago when I was reffing, I worked a show with him, and you know, like you always kind of go around, greet each other, handshakes and things like that. I stood up when he came over to me and shake my hand out of respect. I got up out of respect. I thought he broke my hand.
How are you?
I'm like, I've never had a harder handshake in my life.
Yeah, than Loki.
I'm like, I am officially terrified of this man. He's only like 5'5", but he will break me in half.
Like Kevin Hart is his height.
Yeah,
And
Kevin Hart looks down at him.
yeah, that's true. He's a tough little dude. I still got to say little dude. I mean, he's a little dude, but that's funny. His voice is intimidating.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
But no, he's
But
so
physically,
scary.
he intimidated you. You're
Oh
like
my God.
a foot taller than him.
Yes,
But
I
he
was
just-
terrified after that handshake. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not reffing his match because if I did one false move, I would get kicked in the
Yeah.
head.
He's like on Super Saiyan, like the whole entire time. His whole life, he wakes up on it.
So once SmackDown officially then kicks off after the Lesnar promo, we have Roman Reigns. Oh, it's so weird how that all worked out.
Worked out. It's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Weird.
a rebuttal.
Yeah, it's like it was going with the story.
Yeah.
Reigns comes down to the ring. He starts to speak, but shortly into his promo, he is interrupted by Mark Henry, who last week made a triumphant return, unexpected return to SmackDown to get Superman punch and spear through a barricade.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
So Mark Henry then comes in. He's like, "Hold on, I'm not here to cause trouble this time. You showed me something last week, and I never say this, but last week I got what I deserved. I am putting all my money on you beating Brock Lesnar." So does that mean that if Brock Lesnar beats Roman Reigns, are we gonna have like a broke athlete character in Mark Henry if he bets all his money on Roman Reigns winning? Because that would actually be really entertaining.
That actually would. It's kind of like it's kind of like 80% of the NFL retired players after they leave. I think that's what it would be like. It'd be pretty good to see that.
Like all of a sudden, like you see him like just in like this beat up old car comes in and someone's like, Mark Henry, what's going on? Don't you remember? I said I bet everything I got on Roman Reigns.
He comes in, his gear is all ripped up.
WWE's Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
God.
would be it.
I think we just came up with a great idea.
They'll take it.
They will. But so Henry and Reigns, they shake hands, mutual respect, and then they get interrupted by the Authority, which does not make much sense here.
No. Why would that happen? Right? Weird.
No, because, I mean, well, they're not involved in the matches.
They're not.
And by the way, the last time the Authority was around Mark Henry, he was teaming with them.
I guess that's what happens when you don't have Lesnar in the house.
Oh.
Somebody's got to come out and confront someone for some reason.
Gotcha. Well, long story short, we have tag team main event, Kane and Rollins versus Henry and Reigns, and Seth Rollins has approved of security all around the building, so Randy Orton, there's no way he can
He's
get
not
in.
getting in.
I mean, whenever they emphasize that someone will never get in the building, you know they never get in the building.
They're not getting in, guys. I don't know how many times we have to go over this. They're not going to
But what
be
about
able to
through
make it
that
in the
door?
building.
What about that door?
There's a door over there?
Yeah, can he go through that door?
Rap, I think we forgot about that door.
Oh no.
Did somebody
here he is.
check that door?
Don't worry, I got it.
Cool. Thank you, Mark.
Mark's on the case. Then we get the announcement on SmackDown of the latest Hall of Fame inductee. We didn't get a video package of them this week. We just got the little photo, the little graphic. And so between last week and this week, we got two Hall of Famers we need to talk about. The living legend Larry Sabisco, and now Tatsumi Fujinami. For people who might not know who that is.
And there are people going, who the hell was that?
He is a 6-time IWGP champion.
Japan.
He actually held 2 different WWE titles that are no longer in existence. The WWE Junior Heavyweight Championship and the International Championship.
What year was that?
They were in the 70s.
That's...
I don't remember. I don't have a specific year.
I'm like, man, I never even heard of that belt.
He actually created the Dragon Sleeper and was the first man to hold the IWGP and NWA title after he defeated Ric Flair in Tokyo.
Flair must have needed a vacation.
It was in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. So That's your very, very brief history lesson on Tatsumi Fujinami. Hall of Fame worthy? Yes.
Who's going to get the biggest pop? Obviously, we know who's going to do that. Let me say it this way. Who's going to get the quietest pop?
Honestly?
Honestly. Because there's always that moment at Mania where they all come out. Not at the Hall of Fame, but when they all come out. And they're all standing on the stage, on the stars. And we all know Savage is the roof's gonna come off the place if there was a roof on the place. But I just don't know, because as the announcements go down the line and get closer to Mania, obviously the popularity of the characters, it wanes a little. You know, no disrespect to the guys, but that's just, I mean, Macho Man, Larry Zbyszko, obviously there's a huge scale difference there.
I do feel Larry Zbyszko is Hall of Fame worthy, though.
Why?
Why do I feel he's worthy?
Not that I disagree, I'm just curious.
Well, no, because, and there's probably some people who are going to disagree with me, because all of a sudden, because I went on a rampage saying the Bushwhackers are not Hall of Fame worthy, because I don't think they are. But I do think Larry Zbyszko is, for his feud with Bruno, because the thing of the difference is, Bushwhackers, I can't tell you what feud they had. They were entertaining, they were comical, they were great for the kids. You knew their little dance.
Yeah.
Larry Zbyszko, you knew his feud with Bruno, how he was a student of his and he turned on the student. Honestly, it's one of the first real backstabbing stories in WWE history. Then, along with AWA, and of course, his longtime role as a commentator for Monday Nitro. I
love this WCW years.
And like I just joke with friends if there's some type of compliment. I do like a mocking bow. I do the Zbyszko. I do this thing. I like twirl the fingers. So I got that from him. I know that's a big deal, right? But so I definitely feel he is Hall of Fame material. Is he like a headline Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah, no. But no,
but he deserves it. As does Tatsumi Fujinami.
His entire catalog of work from beginning to end. He's part of wrestling history.
Yeah.
Whether he's been in pretty much both the major companies, both the prototypical AWA,
WWE, WCW, and AWA.
Yeah, all three. Yeah, all three. So yeah, definitely, I can definitely understand that. Bushwhackers, though, yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know. I got licked by one of them at one point. That's really all I can tell you.
Did you get tested after?
No, I was 6. So it was weird. I didn't even want to be licked. He just grabbed me.
For I don't know, you get a tetanus shot after or something, or
it was weird because I'm sure if my mom was there, she would have went over the railing and that would have been the end of the WWE. But it was my stepdad, so he was probably drinking and shit.
But to answer your question, my thought of the quietest pop on the Hall of Fame day, Alundra Blaze.
You think that'll be the quietest?
I think that'll be the quietest.
Nah, Zbyszko.
Do you think it's gonna be the Zbyszko mark?
Because people don't know who Zbyszko is. Like I know all.
More people know Zbyszko than Tatsumi Fujinami.
True, but it's an international crowd and a smart crowd.
Yeah.
But I think both of those will get about the same amount, just because today's audience, you'll have people our age knowing him from WCW, and some people looking harder for his stuff with Bruno. But aside from that, I don't think it's going to be anything too much. Alundra Blaze is going to get huge.
She's going to get a huge pop. Alundra Blaze.
I don't think she will.
And she threw away the title on Nitro.
That's why I think people will not applaud her.
I think they will love her for it.
You said pop, but I think people could boo her for that.
Yeah.
There's
going to be a reaction.
No, okay. You changed. No, I was talking about. Applause.
Pop.
I was talking about pop cheers.
I mean reaction. Okay. Something.
I was thinking applause. As far as applause, I say Alundra Blaze would be the lowest.
Okay.
An applause.
I was just shocked to see her.
Yeah.
They're going to give it to who?
Wow. I am in shock that they're not giving it to Elizabeth this year for the Diva. It only makes sense if Macho Man's being inducted this year. Should induct both at the same time.
She could headline.
She won't headline.
I honestly think that she could headline.
She could. They would never let a woman headline.
Yeah.
It's sadly,
but
they won't.
Forward thinking.
1 year, but it won't be this year. Macho Man deserves to go in on his own laurels, obviously, and the fact that, it's rough to go there because it was how she died, but she died at Lex Luger's house, and I don't want to remember that while Macho Man is getting honored at the same time.
That's true. It's a fair point. Well, speaking of divas, Paige versus Brie. The first match of SmackDown is actually a divas match, which is interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
And
AJ on commentary.
yeah, I actually enjoyed the match. AJ and Nikki both on commentary. It wasn't very long, which we say that a lot about divas matches. But I thought it was a good back and forth match. I loved the finish.
Yeah.
The classic Brie lying down on Paige for the cover, and then Paige rolls her up, sneaks a win, and then Paige and AJ hop up the ramp, celebrating. Continuing the tag team match feud for WrestleMania. Not Divas title on the line, but just a tag team match. Why can't the Divas title be on the line? I want the Divas title on the line.
You do?
I do. I want a four-way and Brie to win, and then we can actually do a story involving Brie and Nikki.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that for a second.
Well, I want to. Well,
it would have been much more entertaining.
See, here's the thing: if Kaori was here this week, she would have just, gone into more detail about it.
That's true.
And I would have done it. I would have said more for her reaction. You and I have comedic minds. We're on the same page with that.
We're already there.
So we didn't need to discuss it.
Four-way divas.
What?
Love it.
Giggity. Oh, this show's already gone to hell. Recap of...
And that happens every time I'm back.
Yeah, see you in a month. All right.
Yeah.
Recap of The Authority from Raw with Orton and Sting showing up to help Orton fight off The Authority. There have been memes galore about this, which I just wanted to bring up. Someone's just like, so I'm here for the invasion. Wait, what? Is it over?
I'm here a little late.
And then I think my favorite one was like memes. Orton's given an RKO, and all of a sudden Sting looking at him is like, "Dude, why are you using the diamond cutter?"
Classic.
But a huge moment.
Yeah.
Sting in the ring on Raw.
That was huge.
Beating people up.
That was huge. When the lights went out and they came back on, and he's standing there with the bat, reminiscent to old crow face Sting. Loved it. Yeah, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't watch it live, but I heard about it, so I immediately went back to see it because I think I got back to the house like right as Raw was going off, so I had to rewatch it. But man, that was a good moment. I like that. Kind of actually made me a lot more interested for Mania.
Yes,
he's moving a lot better than I thought he was going to be moving too.
He's one of those guys where you always talk about, oh, okay, this guy's up there in age, which he certainly is.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, why should he wrestle type thing. Sting hasn't lost a step.
Nah.
Timing looked fascinating.
Good. The bump on the Scorpion Death Drop looked great. Yeah, I was just kind of looking to see, okay, what are we going to see at Mania? What kind of Sting are we going to see at Mania? Because I want to know so I can be prepared because I love Sting.
I'm trying to figure out which one's going to have more endurance, Triple H or Sting.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I still got to say Triple H, though.
I think so, but this is going to be one of the best matches on the show.
Who's going to get blown up first? I wish we could make that a tiebreaker.
The answer, me.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Just from like standing up and cheering.
I just want to see what's going to happen.
And then my brother's going to look at me. He's like, dude, it's the second match. What's wrong?
Calm down. Breathe, Rose.
He's like, they haven't started the kickoff match yet. What's going on? All the guys for the Battle Royal haven't
We're
come
at
out yet.
Access.
It's
Why are you blown up?
It's Friday at 1 o'clock. Why are you blown?
Oh man. What's next?
Backstage, right before a backstage segment with J&J Security, because I wanted to touch on this.
Yeah.
Just because I can't be the only one who noticed it, and I don't know whether it was done intentionally or what, but I loved it. We had a female security guard.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Like, they're talking to two security people outside, talking about making sure you watch the door, don't let him in, da-da-da-da-da. And one of them's a female. I don't recall, someone in the chat room, please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember ever seeing them hire a female to play a security guard. A powerful, authoritative, muscle-type role.
Somewhere China just stood up.
Well, that's different. That's a bodyguard.
I know.
It's different. I'm talking about like
security guard, bodyguard.
Local extras.
Yeah.
The only females who get are rosebuds.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like fans or whatever.
Yeah,
This is like actual, like, okay, stand guard.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Is this me kind of going conspiracy wise? It was like, is that the hashtag Give Divas a Chance segment where we're just oh, it's strong woman doing security work. Again, I applaud it. I like having it there because there are women who obviously are security guards.
But I don't think that was the
I know I'm looking too far into it, but I'm just saying people could do that.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even notice her. So
I don't know. I thought it was cool. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. That's all.
Give Divas a chance.
There you go. Now we got the gauntlet match. So unlike a few weeks ago, when we had Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns defeat the entire tag team division, even though they're not a tag team, here we got the 6 men challenging for the Intercontinental title match, the ladder match, I should say, at WrestleMania. All getting random numbers to compete in this gauntlet. And starts with Dean Ambrose versus Stardust. Stardust crowd is going nuts, chanting Cody. And Stardust is responding, but still no sign of Goldust.
Yeah.
And he's just in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal now. Instead of wrestling his brother, why?
And that was all you wanted.
Oh my God. You should have heard me last week. Mark was there. Oh God.
Never forget.
Never forget.
We were so close to finally having what I wanted.
There's a week left.
There's one Raw. There's one Raw left. SmackDown next week. Let's be honest. Most of the time, it's just this huge build-up hype videos for the pay-per-view.
There's going to be a lot of videos.
We know this. We have one Raw left.
Yeah, and it's going to be in town.
It is in L.A.
And Snoop Dogg's going to be there.
Yes, he is.
And Bill Simmons.
Oh, look at that. Some people are going to flunk the drug test next week. What?
I didn't hear a thing. Ambrose, again, another beautiful counter that we don't see enough. Stardust goes for a sunset flip. Ambrose counters a la Bulldog Brett. Grabs the legs, pins Stardust. Stardust eliminated, but he is angry. And he beats the crap out of Ambrose. And wails his shoulder into the ring post a few times. R-Truth's music hits, because he's the next one in the gauntlet. And he fights off Stardust to kind of save Ambrose, waiting for him to get back to his feet. Bell rings. Stardust hops back on the apron. R-Truth turns, knocks him down. Truth turns around. Dirty deeds. R-Truth out in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was quick.
Thanks for playing R-Truth. He's going to have one move in the ladder match. And that's probably going to be it.
Yeah, it's going to be it. I'm looking forward to that match, though.
I can't wait for that match.
I think that's going to steal the show.
I can see 5 of the 7 winning.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
I can see... I guess I'm looking forward to that match the most because it's all the guys who, if I was in WWE, those are all the guys I want to wrestle with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You just look in the ring and you go, okay, I can do this with him. I can do this with him. I can do this with him. And I mean, granted, obviously there are other spots on the card that everybody would love to have, but when you're not in those spots, this is the best spot to be in.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And they have done actually a great job. I know I've been complaining about Stardust in this whole thing, but overall, they have done a fantastic job building this match.
Yeah.
And all the people involved in it. And making this title mean something at this pay-per-view. When was the last time the Intercontinental title meant something at WrestleMania?
I don't even want to
It's
think
rarely
about it.
defended
I don't
at
even want to think about it because the IC title used to be so important to me. It's still important to me, but they've devalued it to such a point. I love the fact that that's the workers' belt, and I know they've changed it so much from what it used to be. But the fact that you can have those guys actually putting some power behind that belt and making us care about it again, that's what I love. That's what I want to see.
So then after R-Truth gets eliminated, next comes Luke Harper. And we get a little side video of promo of Harper. And I loved this. I'm not usually huge on Harper talking because he's just such a unique figure. He can talk. But it's just like where the talking is only necessary in just very, very small amounts. He's walking, he's in between a ladder. And he's talking about how this is what cost him but this is what will get him back. Because remember, he lost the title in a ladder match.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
So they brought it back. And then he threw the ladder down. And he will piece himself back together by winning the ladder match. Loved it. Harper continued in this match to work on Ambrose's shoulder and ended up getting a clean win with a powerbomb.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking, I think, last week about, like, when was the last time Luke Harper won a match?
Yeah,
He just beat Dean Ambrose tonight.
And that's a big one.
That is a big one. Next.
The week you guys weren't here, we were predicting who was going to win, and Scott Narver and I both predicted Luke Harper as the winner of the ladder match. And I'm sticking to it.
He could very well do it.
Yeah, he could.
Yep.
Honestly, the only people in my mind that could not win that ladder match are R-Truth and Stardust. I think you make the argument for any one of the other ones.
What are you saying? The offensive stylings and pelvic thrust of R-Truth won't win the match?
He talks about how he's afraid of heights. And he's in a ladder match. That won't work.
You got to believe, man.
I miss him.
Everybody does.
Telling me.
I miss Bo. Come back, Bo.
Wow, that just happened.
Come back,
real.
Bo.
He looked into the camera with like...
Bo! Please. Tear.
Somebody meme that, please.
Someone... AJ03, whatever. I'm looking at you. You're always good at those.
Make him be begging for something absurd.
Oh, the possibilities. Daniel Bryan's the next one out. Luke Harper and Daniel Bryan. We already knew how strong Daniel Bryan is, but Daniel Bryan, is it called a bridge? You know, like how he like puts his feet on the backs of the legs and grab the arm and lifts them up. Is that a bridge or surfboard?
It's a variation of the Mexican surfboard.
Mexican surfboard.
Yeah.
So not only does he get Luke Harper up in that.
Is that racist, by the way? The name of that move?
I don't know.
He doesn't want to go there.
No.
I think it's since been changed to just a surfboard.
Oh, just the surfboard. Yeah, because I haven't seen many Mexican surfers, so I always wondered about the name of that.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But so not only does he put Luke Harper in that, and Luke Harper, what was it, 6'8", 280? Something along those lines?
Yeah.
Not only that, he was doing the yes chant.
The pushes, the pump. Yeah.
Pumping him up and down.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Lee Strong.
I mean, yeah. I've done the move, and I've been in the move. So I'm not, without giving too much of the game away, yes, it takes a lot of strength, but not as much as you may think it does, but it does take a lot. Like, I don't want you to think that you can just go outside and do it.
He's like 280 pounds. Well, no, I can't lift 28 pounds, let alone 280.
I know, it's so bad. But it's just the way that the bodies work with each other in that movement. So it's kind of a sweet science to it, but at the same time, you can't be a weakling and do it.
Yeah. And then from there, Luke Harper was selling a knee injury. And Daniel Bryan continued to work on the knees. And Daniel Bryan beat him without one of his finishing moves. He locked on a leg submission. It was kind of a combination of like a twisted leg lock or a little bit of an ankle lock in there. And made Harper tap out. Told the story. You beat him with something different. And just like kind of adds, oh, Daniel Bryan's a master in submissions. Here's one we haven't normally seen him do.
This one.
And he wins him, beats Luke Harper with it. Loved it.
Happens.
And then out comes Dolph Ziggler, the last entrant in this
The
gauntlet.
one who everybody wanted to see.
First off, he gets a little side promo thing. And he talks about, we got this lunatic. We have a rapper who doesn't like to get high.
Thank you, Dolph.
In reference to climbing ladders.
Thank you, Dolph.
But some people might take it a different way.
Maybe. I don't understand. I don't get the double meaning.
A costume party reject, a homeless guy, and a guy who is not as good as me. They're continuing this weird turd thing from last week. And I don't understand it. I enjoyed his promo. I'm just like, why the turd thing?
Those things, I almost look at them as throwaways with the WWE. They little digs and little stuff that they like to do.
Oh, Mark, I think you wanted to chime in on someone with that.
Yeah, I didn't. So when did the Hobo get entered into the Intercontinental Championship? He's a part of the match?
Yeah, I guess he's going to be replacing Harper.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would fit.
Hobo's getting and going to the Hall of Fame and making his WrestleMania debut the same weekend.
That's huge.
That's huge. Good for you, Hobo.
Props to Hobo. That's all. That's all I got. It was a dumb joke. Let's get over it.
I want to spend a few more minutes talking about it. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
No one else. Bueller. Okay. So all I wrote for this one was clinic. This was like, I'm gonna make some popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back, put my feet up, and watch pure wrestling.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
As you would expect.
And the fact that they... Don't get me wrong. I am ecstatic that we got this on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that all of a sudden you just randomly throw Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan
In the ring.
for 15 minutes.
Let him go.
Just in the end of some random gauntlet that wasn't advertised. By the way, these... by the way, we're going to have these two suddenly wrestle each other.
If you remember, right as we kind of saw the writing on the wall with what was going to happen with Daniel Bryan and him not being in the main event, Ziggler actually tweeted him and said, "Hey man, me and you at Mania, let's tear the house down."
Yes, the two of them wanted, since neither one was going to be in the main event, the two of them wanted, let's just have a one-on-one match at Mania.
Yep.
They're going to do some stuff together in a ladder
Oh,
match.
of course.
But all of a sudden we get this, it's just like, what?
Yeah. I'm waiting for them to get that marquee moment, just that huge match, one-on-one, them going head up. It should be shades of Macho and Steamboat.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that's grand praise from me because that's one of my favorite matches of all time.
Many people consider that the greatest match of all time.
It's got some competition now over the years, but
Sure.
for 15 years, that easily stood as the greatest match.
Oh, yeah.
But then, a couple other things happened, like Shawn and Taker. And
and the Punjabi prison match.
I'll never forget that classic. That was 5-star.
Dog kennel match?
Oh, the dog kennel.
Absolutely favorite. Once that happened, I completely forgot about Macho and Steamboat.
Exactly.
Easy.
And anything on a pole match.
Anything.
Any pole match.
Even though I thought the gobbledygooker would make me forget at one point.
He did not.
Where's his Hall of Fame spot, damn it?
That's what
Oh, my God.
Oh, that would... Okay.
That could actually happen.
I've talked so much
That could
crap
happen.
about the WWE putting in people who have nothing to do with wrestling or just a throwaway celebrity that just came in to get a cheap check or something like that.
Can we put the gobbledygooker in the celebrity wing?
If that happened, oh, I would pop. Oh, I love it.
Wasn't he one of the Guerreros, though? So
Yes, he
technically,
was
yeah,
Mundo.
Mondo? Yeah.
Mondo.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing.
Because obviously he should not be in the Hall of Fame. We're all joking on here.
Yeah.
But if you put him in the celebrity wing, I can accept that one.
Well, maybe you're joking.
The celebrity wing gobbledygooker. Like, he hatches at the thing.
The egg is just sitting there. Oh, my God, it works.
And if we're going to do that, let's go get the Shockmaster, too. I don't care. Let's do it. All the way around. Shinobi. Who else was...
What was the Sub-Zero dude from WCW?
The what you doing?
The Sub-Zero guy?
Oh,
Glacier.
Glacier.
Glacier, yes.
Yeah, the coolest entrance ever.
And
That was it.
the final inductee of the Hall of Fame class. It's the Yeti. All right. No,
Yeah,
did I ruin it?
lost us on that
Oh,
one. Man.
the Yeti. Come on.
You know how hard you have to go to beat the Shockmaster?
I got one. The hand that Mae Young gave birth to.
That is
Into
true.
the celebrity wing.
That... Okay, we've completely lost control. I can hear JR
So how was
right
the rest
now.
of the show, guys?
And the ref has lost control.
Blue Pants from NXT.
She'll be there one day. That's not even a joke. She's an
gonna
amazing
happen.
competitor.
It's gonna happen.
So
Gilbert should be in the Hall of Fame. It was said in the chat row.
I apologize to Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler as we were talking about their amazing match, but this was just so much more fun to talk about.
Yeah. No, because once you start getting into the absurd gimmicks, Yeah, you can't. That's part of the reason we watch this. Like,
Yes.
you can't even get away from it.
It is. Ziggler beats Daniel Bryan, which
With the
I don't think a lot of
zigzag.
people actually expected.
Yeah, nah, nobody did.
Yeah,
Nobody
he
did.
ducked a kick, hit the zigzag, pinned him. And then to sign of mutual respect, they shook hands after the match. And then out comes Bad News Barrett, the Intercontinental Champion, and he starts talking, but he just immediately cuts himself off
Yeah.
and clocks them both with a microphone, bullhammers both of them, stands tall. I absolutely loved how this went down.
Mm-hmm.
He made the champion look vicious.
Mm-hmm.
Dan O'Brien and Ziggler put on the clinic, showed the respect, but the evil champion's the one holding the title. Mwah, mwah. Beautiful.
Did you actually just go?
Mwah, mwah.
Yeah, you did.
I did it.
All right.
It just
Okay.
happened again.
Oh.
And one thing that I know you're going to be doing that mwah, mwah to is the first ever 6-person interspecies match between the tag team champions Cesaro and Tyson Kidd and Natalya versus Los Matadores and El Torito.
I forgot about that match.
But-
Just that quick. Can we talk more about the weird gimmicks?
No, we need to talk about this
El
because
Torito, Hall of Fame 2020.
Please.
Se puede.
Hornswoggle and Duxon. But
Hey man, that TLC match was awesome.
WeLC.
That was the
WeLC.
Excuse me, the WeLC match was awesome.
It actually was.
And all hell has broken loose.
No, because I know I'm actually really glad that you're actually here tonight because we actually need to praise Los Matadores. I know that's odd for you to do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we already know how good competitors they are. They've kind of started tweaking them a little bit, like a little heelish, trying to do whatever it takes to win, to get a spot at WrestleMania. And these last few weeks, they've actually become very entertaining. And this, I mean, I'm looking at this, when it got announced on Raw, I was just like, dear God, no, this is going to be a train wreck. I was really entertained by this match. I thought the tag teams themselves worked well. They told the story of Natalya trying to get in, wants to compete, wants to show off to her husband. Tyson won't let her. And then Natalya power bombs Torito and gets the win. Rome has pushed his microphone away from him and has decided to take a nap. Where I know it's rare for us to praise the Matadors, but I like what they've done over these last few weeks. I really do. Especially if Jey Uso is hurt longer than expected and can't compete at Mania. They got to push somebody to have a match. Why not? No, I'm not saying just one-on-one, Cesaro and Kidd versus Los Matadors, but why not them and New Day and primetime players or something like that? If the Usos can't be there.
So every underutilized gimmick.
Every tag team.
Every underutilized tag team gimmick.
Well, if the Usos can't compete at WrestleMania, who would be the number one contender to Cesaro and Kidd right now? You can't.
I don't know. I have
can't
to
name 'em.
actually care about the tag team division.
You can't name them right now because they're all just kind of there. There's no one
Yeah.
that's shot up above the rest.
No, because wouldn't
You thought it would have been Ascension, but we see what happened.
Apocalypse Ascension or whatever the hell they're calling them. I don't know.
I think the Lucha Dragons will make a big splash when they come up, which should be hopefully soon.
Bring back the Deadly Boys at this point. I don't even. This is.
They got Bubba.
Yeah, go and get Devon, please.
Devon, get your gear.
Yeah. Devon, get the tables, your gear, come get a check or something. The tag team division is just not doing it for me right now, especially with no Usos.
Well, yeah, hopefully he just has to sit out for like Raw. They announce and he'll be fine for about 10 days from now.
Yeah.
We hope.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Main event, Cannon Rollins versus Mark Henry and Reigns.
This is a simple one.
This was pretty much what you expected. It was good.
Oh,
What?
EDM 7324 said RIP Ascension in the chat roll.
I don't want to say that, but they oh God. We know how we all feel that's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, this main event, it was good. It was what we thought it would be. Roman Reigns speared Kane for the win. And then all of a sudden, Orton's music hits. But I thought he couldn't get in the building.
Yeah, they didn't check that damn door. I told you.
There was that door over there.
Yeah, I was too busy talking about the gobbledygooker. He must have gone right by me.
Yeah, got right by. He got in.
Mm.
Damn it.
Sorry, guys.
You had one job.
And I'm fired. I quit.
He said, "I'm fired. I quit."
Yeah.
Which we didn't have, which one? Which one is it?
Yes.
All right. Orton
That's
comes
quitting
out
like a boss, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Orton beats up security, who kind of fail on the ropes a little bit. Couple RKO's and J&J security. But yeah, there was one local guy. This was his chance. This was his moment.
Dude, just
couldn't get his feet on the rope.
Whip the feet around. That was all you had. You had one job.
Oh well.
Orton was like, "Get your ass up! Come on, man. We're on TV." Yeah, like.
I think Orton took his $100.
He may have. Yeah, they have lowered the prices for extras.
They have.
Yeah. Well, the wages.
Well, in those ones maybe because the Rosebuds. I mean, these guys actually took a hit, so they probably got a little more.
They probably got the real.
Yeah. Rollins runs out. Orton in the ring as SmackDown goes off the air. I am looking forward to Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. I think that'll be a really entertaining match. I will say this right now. I know next week is more so the predictions, but if Orton versus Rollins happens within the first 3 matches of the pay-per-view,
you're going where I'm going.
Rollins will cash in.
He's cashing in.
If that's within the first 3 matches.
If it is, I totally agree. I said this a long time ago. I think I called this before SummerSlam. I said this will be a phenomenal WrestleMania if it ends. I thought all 3 of them would be involved. I thought it would be the entire Shield.
Which would have been awesome.
Yeah. But with it being Rollins, Reigns will win. Rollins will cash in and take the belt at Mania.
Now again, if that match happens later on, I can see Rollins cashing in the night after.
The night after, yeah.
And then you spend a year of Reigns versus Rollins.
We're
with Ambrose thrown in there.
It was a built-in storyline. I'm pretty sure they stole it from me. I don't know, but I know I said it about a year ago.
They don't steal things from us. They borrow ideas from us.
Yeah, I forgot they borrow it. I forgot. Yeah. We put it out there in the intellectual sphere.
That's it. That's the word.
They can listen.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you can hear about more of ideas even when we're not having microphones in front of us. If you go to Cafe Frascati next Friday night, March 27th, 8 o'clock, we're doing our live AfterBuzz preview special extravaganza. Say hi to us so we can say hi to you in person type deal. Real cool place. Good food, good drink. Have beer and wine there if you're of age. Because if you're not, they can't serve you because that's how that works.
It is?
Yeah,
Really?
I know, once in a while.
What places did you go to when you were 16?
I stayed home and watched TGIF.
Oh. Okay.
What else would you do at a 16-year-old?
You were at home watching Step by Step.
Day by day. And with that, we're going to wrap up this week. Make sure, again, that you like us on YouTube and SoundCloud and iTunes. And, of course, on AfterBuzz TV. Leave comments on the YouTube page. Leave us comments on iTunes, 5 stars. And, of course, continue talking with us on various forms of social media. Rome, how can people reach out to you?
Rome the Ruler across the board now. Finally changed my IG to match my Twitter. So
what?
Rome the Ruler everywhere.
That's what you did while you were gone.
Yeah. It took a long time to get that. People take your name and it's a whole process to try to get that done. So, but anyway, yeah. And if guys, we're gonna be all over Santa Clara for WrestleMania. So if you see any of the AfterBuzz personalities, shout us out. Come holler at us. Come talk to us. We want to talk to you. We want to see you. It's gonna be fun. We'll be at Access.
We're going to be at members of AfterBuzz are going to be throughout Access. Mark and Hobo, we're going to be hanging out. I mean, I'll be there at the Hall of Fame hanging out. Mark and Hobo will be doing some red carpet action at the Hall of Fame.
That's if they let the hobo on the red carpet.
That's true. We're going to see what happens with that.
Make sure he takes a bath.
We got to find one.
Yeah.
I'll also be doing Media Row.
Yep.
Like I did for SummerSlam. And, yeah, we're going to be everywhere. Next week I actually will not be here next week because I will be already up there.
Be up there.
Because I will be there for the first night of Access. So if you're there the Thursday night of Access, find me, say hi. I'll be wearing Rose shirts. I got to dry clean all my Rose shirts. I got to bring every Rose shirt that I got.
Like $100 on dry cleaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're expensive. They're expensive to buy, expensive to clean.
Get AfterBuzz to pay for it.
I should.
You should.
Maybe they will. Oh, by the way, you can follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg. Oh, that part too.
Yeah, don't forget.
Get ready for WrestleMania next week. We will see you there. We'll see you at Cafe Frascati that Friday night. Oh my God, one more plug. I'm so sorry. Now I messed up. Comedy Sports in San
I was
Jose.
about to say, you're not gonna say
Next
that?
Friday night at 11 p.m. I'm doing improv with Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison and our good friend of the show, Bradley Pierce, along with some other LA improv friends of mine. Very, very limited tickets on sale at comedysports.com. Buy them and tweet me at Real Rosenberg. Have fun at WrestleMania. I'll see you all there. For Rome Moore and Mark Donica, I'm Christian Rosenberg. See you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
See you at Mania.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.